What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more DC Dual Force. I hope you all have been enjoying it. Thank you for stopping by. As always, keep hitting that like and subscribe button, and love to hear your comments and what you're thinking of the game. I've been having a ton of fun, really just trying to innovate a bit, get outside my comfort zone with like different leader combinations, and we are going to be covering bats with good auras today. Talk about kind of how I arrived at it, why I'm thinking of playing it, or at least considering it for the September Brawl tournament that's coming up soon. And we'll go over all that stuff. Before I get into that, we do have a patch dropping, and really the whole patch, it sounds like, aside from some probably bug fixes and things like that, as the dev team has continued to really be on top of that, is quests. And just to give you a little bit of the info, if you have not seen the blog post from Mr. Ben, who's been sending those our way, which was really nice. Getting a bit of the thought process is super awesome, and just like not all companies are very transparent that way. So I don't know. I enjoy that they're being very intentional and really listening to the player base. I feel some people might disagree, but I really think that they've been very responsive and receptive. Baseline 4 quests, 4K gold for weekly quests, 1K gold for daily quests. You can have 3 daily quests active at the same time. You will get a new one the following day. So that breaks down to a total of 13K gold, right? So you get 4K plus 3K if you clear the weekly and the 3 dailies the first day. And then you can get an additional 6K on top of that. We are getting a pack every day. It seems like that's going to continue as far as I know. So instead of, having to fight for some of the gold that we get, here and there for the wins, and the daily bonus, we're just going to get that like straight up injection of 13K into our collection each week. So 6.5 packs on top of the daily pack. So that's 13.5 packs plus 200 gold per win. So I think it's really going to help us players who are starting out and those who are not putting a ton of money into the game get caught up, which I love. So that's very exciting. Potentially we'll drop while we're playing during this video, so that should be really really looking forward to growing my collection. I'm like 50 cards shy, so we're definitely getting there. So why are we playing bats with auras, with good auras? I thought it was a cute name. The reason is I've really been wanting to find a deck that has the ability to deal with some of the high roll aggro strategies, or just aggro strategies in general, because they do seem to be pretty strong from what I've seen, and have the ability to go late. I guess you would call this mid-range, and I've made some interesting card choices. I've been testing it a bit, and I've been pretty happy with it. What I just feel made me even entertain this deck was Aura. With the prevalence of Hellblaze in Zatanna, in Shazam decks, I just think Aura has like really come up in value as a keyword. For those of you who do not know what Aura does, let's just hover over Miss Martian. So Aura, the next time this character would be affected by an enemy's ability or action, it isn't. So that includes leader targeted abilities, that includes sweepers that deal damage, and obviously any other spell or ability that's targeting. So you get to play around Hellblaze pretty easily. Well, I shouldn't say easily. There are ways to get off the Aura and then Hellblaze or something like that. But it's more of a headache for your opponent. And I think a lot of the best strategies, whether it's, Shazam control, Zatanna control, even just having to play around, leaders like Lex, who really get blanked by Aura in a pretty big way. I just kind of wanted to test something out that just on face value, I was like, all right, John Constantine, big all-star. This guy can make some really crazy board states, as a lot of people know. I really wanted to try Miss Martian. It's a card I got recently. Obviously, you get to bring back your deploy cards. It's pretty big as well. It's a 6/6, and just gets to kind of brawl with a lot of different things. You've got cards like Alfred, Harvey, Timothy, Detective Chimp, Bluebird, potentially, Ambush Bug, because he does lose Ambush, Amethyst, they're just like plenty of cards that Miss Martian could bounce, and it's just a huge body with aura. And it just means your opponent has to work that much harder to kill it. You can play around Shazam, so like when they do their first Shazam activation, following turn you play Miss Martian and start pressuring them, right? And I've just been kind of trying to figure out in my mind, what are the things that are beating me? What are the things that seem powerful? And with my collection, what do I want to do? And I really wanted to find a Batman deck that's good. Still think Batman Wonder Woman is fine. I think Batman Aquaman is fine. Batman Superman, I think I've tried a little bit. But I kind of landed on, what Zatanna deck do I want to play? And although I love the whole kind of like spells, control, Ivy deck with Magic the Gathering, which was the name of the deck that we had in the last video, I just thought that there might be something to this build. Just playing out early creatures that get you value, and then going off with John Constantine, later on, playing some of the best, silvers, even though Tacticians did get nerfed. And then having a really interesting and kind of diverse late game with Giovanni, Shazam, Captain Atom, and Batmobile. And I gotta tell you, Batmobile has impressed me a lot lately, because people have gotten so much better, I think, in the game, or at least maybe I've played against better people, where your kind of one objective is to clear their board, keep your blockers. Like, I mean, obviously people know that, but I think they're getting better at it. Batmobile, usually the way the play pattern works out is you're chipping away at one of the leaders, you Batmobile to finish one of them, and then you've just got evasion. You've got evasion and hunter permanently, right, until they get rid of the evasion. And then +3 on your Batman every turn. And it might not seem like a lot, but when you're kind of controlling the board the whole game, and then you finish them, and then your leader just gets to attack for 3 every turn, unblocked, it just honestly has been such a really great way to close out the game. Same with Giovanni, right? If you get the Giovanni high roll where you smoke and mirrors him, or you give him hidden, he's going to be a huge problem when you get all your spells kind of rolling, especially the free spells when you hit them. Shazam is just hits like a truck. If you're able to clear something, he's going to come down and kill something, and they have to kill him twice, essentially. And Captain Atom grants aura to all your friendly creatures, and if it's removed, then it gets bigger. Again, I'm just kind of thinking about, how do I make enemy players like have to work for it, because I'm fine playing into enemy leaders that are generating units and things like that. I have plenty of ways to generate card advantage and kind of go over the top of that. But I need ways of dealing with some of the best sweepers, which is really just Hellblaze in the game, and finding a way to fight through that. And we've also even got some synergy with Booster Gold, with your Batarangs. Obviously, if you just play Lucius Fox, they're going to be hit like a truck as well. So you just generate so many cards, and they all do different things, and I think that's why I've really loved the deck. So you're playing the standard sort of Batman Tactician cards. I only have 1 Alfred. I probably would play 2. It's still a 2/2 that draws a card and has upside. So I think that's good. Harvey for the aggro decks, Detective Chimp, Bluebird, utility built, and did I skip anything? And then Arrest I liked as a one of, and then I'm just strictly teching Arkham Guard because, I just think it's likely that I'm going to see an Arkham or Tyranny deck, and it's actually a pretty healthy unit for what you get. So I've actually been really liking it. And then you've got some of the micro synergies of Batarangs with Solstice, right? You've got some of the heavy hitters, on the silver for Robin, Miss Martian, Lucius Fox, Commissioner Gordon, and Batwing. And then the last kind of endgame card that I really liked out of Tacticians was Batmobile. And then just kind of I would say, standard like Zatanna-y package. Stargirl can help us get ahead early. Timothy Hunter helps clear the board. Gift of Naboo, right? We get to play for free for the most part. Ambush Bug, Amethyst, kind of good early game cards. If I had another Solstice, I would love it. Lightning Arc I've actually been really pleased with. I've seen more decks running it. It's just so efficient for what you get. And then John, just to like really try and run away with the mid game, or just stabilize kind of in the mid to late game. So I feel like I said a lot. So let's just play some games see how it goes. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been, I think, winning a fair bit with it. Um, and so, yeah, excited to show you all maybe a combination that, you might not have thought about so much. So let's see how it goes. And good luck to everyone else who's joining the September Brawl tournament. I'm honestly just so excited to play in tournament. I'm probably going to do poorly. I feel like everyone has got a better collection and have been playing this game for a bit longer. But I've been really putting in work, the last, I guess, like month-ish, maybe a little less. And I'm really hoping to, I don't know, just have fun and try and do well. So once we get this match loaded in. There we go. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay, let's see what we're... Okay. Ivy Harley. Very interesting. All right, well, I'm going to ship all the silvers back. Okay, there we go. That looks a little, quite a bit better. Alrighty. And Arkham Guard is probably going to be a little bit annoying for them, which is very nice. Mad Hatter. Alright, well, I think we're going to immediately kill that with Amethyst. Bit of a change of plan. Especially because Kite Man can't attack units. And then next turn we can Naboo and Arkham Guard. But yeah, we definitely just want to get this off the board. Thank you, Mad Hatter, for my 1 free card. I appreciate it. Oh, right, we can gift him Naboo now, which is really nice. I do love the free spells quite a bit, but from this spot, Electrokinesis might actually be a bit more helpful. We have the potential to now next turn, because we have kind of an awkward draw, to go Arkham Guard Electrokinesis. But we're also could score a Batarang off of here. Oh, they're going to probably use it on Batman. Yep. Man, I've come up so much on this card, Hugo Strange. It's such a good way of getting a little bit of tempo. Okay, well, that's awesome that they didn't really do anything. All right, Zatanna, let's see what you got. Another Electrokinesis, Polymorph, and oh, perfect. Yeah, let's just Blessing. This is gonna make our turn that much stronger. Hello, there we go. Get to activate Batman. Get back that tempo that we lost. I mean, redeploying Amethyst here actually feels pretty good. The grapnel gun. All right, so let's just go here first. Grapnel back Amethyst. Play it again. And I'm going to try and clear some of these units because I think it's worthwhile. Clear here. And then we'll play the Arkham Guard. Nice. Pretty healthy turn for us. Kind of fixed our curve as well. So now we can go any of our silvers plus Electrokinesis next turn. And try and answer, their leader turn here. Mercy is quite annoying, but at least Gordon kind of keeps us in the hunt a bit because it generates that extra body. Hopefully they don't have a great way to clear Arkham Guard. They might still attack Harley into it just to kind of chip it down. But we can just go Commissioner here, Cop Car, kill Mercy and trade there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty good. Now they can trade on Amethyst. Not bad. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay, and we've got Constantine for following turn, maybe with Electrokinesis or a free spell, which would be excellent. So let's just go here. I'm just going to be happy to trade the old Cop Car for an Ivy unit. Definitely got plenty to do. Mercy Graves I've been testing in some decks and I've liked it more than I thought. So that's something I'm going to be maybe considering in the future. Okay. That is annoying, but it's pretty sure we can get some work done this turn. Okay, let's see what spell we hit. Okay, give your leader's aura is probably just the move. Yeah, and then I could trade for Penguin and hope I hit off of Electrokinesis. I think that's the right move. I really don't want Penguin going off. The question is, like, how hard should I work for it? Well, let's hope that we hit here. Okay, we did. Very nice. And it is unfortunate to trade. I actually could hold on to Force Field for another proc. I think that's correct. Because throwing it away on Gordon doesn't really do anything. Okay. Constantine might die, but, you know, that's kind of a risk I'm willing to take. I think we had a pretty kind of optimal trade there. Able to answer both their units. Oh, Poison Ivy. Okay, well, that's a scary card. Wow, and they're able to fill the whole board and get the adrenaline off of... Okay, well, don't love seeing that. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we can do. Giovanni at 4 right now. 5, 6 if we have booster gold. Alright, well, let's activate Batman, see what we hit here. Okay, we've got tear gas. Okay, well, tear gas on Ivy actually helps quite a bit for at least for a little bit. Question is, what can we do? So we can clear here. I think is probably correct. And then I could go Booster Gold, Giovanni, and then Tear Gas and Pump. I feel like that's probably the right way to do it. But also there's Solstice to draw a card. I guess that doesn't matter too much. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Force field buffs everything. I can clear here. Keep him alive, and then minus so that she's useless. Pass the turn. Now Giovanni does 6 to both. And hopefully they'll just have a hard time clearing Giovanni here. Oh, the aura's popped due to Savage Vines. Interesting. I didn't realize that's how that works. Okay. We clearing Batman here? Okay, not quite, thankfully. Whew. Alright, well, Zatanna's gonna kill, obviously, Harley, guaranteed. Don't have to worry about that too much. Definitely feel like we're in a pretty good spot here, especially because we answered Poison Ivy. Interesting. Do we want to just take a free spell? I mean, I just want to take Electrokinesis here. Because we have a shot of maybe clearing, so we can play Solstice. Oh, but we don't need to clear this. That's true. So we could just play Robin instead. But I guess in the spirit of, maybe playing around a sweeper here. Okay, well, that's a bit annoying. But yeah, I realized we just win at the start of the next turn. So it took me a minute to figure that out. All right. Cool. Okay. I mean, they had, I would say, like pretty low roll kind of start. So it didn't feel too hard for us to get the win there. Felt like we were kind of just ahead the whole time. So that was pretty nice. Yeah. I mean, I really love Giovanni as as one of the finishers. I could play two. That's something I'm thinking about. But I definitely wanted to play at least one and kind of have some diverse gold end game cards. Because there are some games where you don't hit any of the free spells, and Giovanni's like a little awkward because you're not running. I don't really have the best spells package anyway, but you're not really running the spells package obviously in this deck. You're kind of just doing it for value. So yeah, I mean, Giovanni's a really good card. It is kind of your best late game. So it's something I'll probably think about, adjusting the numbers. But for now, I've been pretty happy with how the deck's operating. You just have a lot of options throughout the game, which I really like. Oh, okay. I am not played against this combo. Doomsday Howl. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna ship back actually. Well, actually, Arrest can be kind of nice. Well, no, it's not going to be nice against Lanterns. All right. Got a good start in either Alfred or Stargirl. What are the odds you could kill? It could be running Ambush Bug. I don't know how much I care about that, but kind of like getting Stargirl down. Probably a little less likely that she dies. Maybe we can get some value. Yeah, Doomsday is pretty scary, especially if they're running Bizarro, which I feel like most Doomsday decks do. Okay, well, Energy Blast it is. Booster Gold. All right, let's see what we can draw with Alfred here. And I am going to position my Amethyst to protect, and then we can also Gift of Naboo. And I am going to try and rush down Doomsday. I think he's a lot scarier. Ooh, Astral Empowerment's not bad. But neither is Sigil of Power. Oh, man, I just have 2 silvers to play, so I kind of want to have another spell to play next turn. But this doesn't really do that much. All right, I'll just take Astral. I mean, giving your leader +2 power permanently is generally pretty decent. I might just play Miss Marchand and bounce Alfred and replay Alfred, though. But then we'll have a double silver turn, so we'll see. Yeah, Doomsday, I think, is pretty deep. Like, I think if you could really build the deck to set it up. Doomsday Lex, I got absolutely thrashed by, because it's just so hard to keep your board alive when they could just kill, let's say, like your frontline card and then just like clear something else and smash your opposing leader for 10. It's not a pleasant feeling. Well, this is interesting. I might think about changing up our strategy here, because I can clear here with Gift of Empowerment. Kind of like that, but let's see what spell we hit. Obviously, might as well get all our information first before we decide anything. Okay, another Sigil of Power. I think it's probably going to be Blessing. I generally love getting that charge back. We can potentially do it this turn, next turn. Yeah, let's Astral Empowerment here. So we get to clear there. Kind of nice. Get some damage on Doomsday. And then we actually have a really nice play with Detective Chimp in front of Batman to try and protect him. Let's go with Kyle. Ah, I didn't get the card. Okay. And these two I can just save for next turn. So they're going to be able to clear with Hal here, but hopefully Alfred lives. So we'll see. And now Zatanna, you know, can potentially help us keep the board cleared. So I do like that. Always feels so good when you draw a card off Detective Chimp. It's like so awesome. Also, I love the art on this card. Like, this is sweet. It's got like one of the Ninja Turtle weapons. I forget what these are called, but they're super, super cool. And he's, you know, a little Sherlock Chimp guy. You can tell I know absolutely nothing about DC Comics. Or maybe you can't, and that would be great. Brace Madness. Discard a card. Give all your recruits +2. All right. That's a little scary. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Well, we're not really clearing Kilowog anytime soon. I mean, we can this turn if we sink a lot of damage into him. Which I guess is what I'm supposed to do here. And then I just go Martian into Booster Gold. I mean, if we hit Batarang, Booster Gold gets a little bit better, which is nice. Did not. But honestly, Bandage is probably going to be really good here. So we've got 5, 6, 7 with Alfred. Or we could just go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Harvey. I think that's a little bit better. We get to keep everything here. We're taking some damage, obviously. But they're going to have to kind of clear, so let's start bandaging our boy up. I could also Blessing this turn. 13. I'm just going to fully bandage here. On the off chance that they have a way to clear Chimp pretty easily. Question is, do a Blessing? I don't think so. Alright. We'll see what they got. I mean, they have to find a way to clear the Chimp. Which, you know, it is definitely not impossible. It's only got 3 health anyway. Okay, Jessica Cruz. If that's it, that is fine. Okay, so they're going to maybe clear Booster Golds here. Yeah. Alright, I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Getting advantage every turn from Alfred, which is doing quite a lot of work. Okay, we've got Timothy Chalamet as well. What is the play? What's the best way to clear this is the question. I guess it is just Batman plus maybe Harvey or something. Oh, there's Batarang. Okay, then that I think is best. So we get to... Oh, do I have a magical spell? Oh, I should just use this as well. Really just trying to min-max these turns, make sure we're not missing anything. Give a friendly recruit hidden. That is kind of nice. I think we're going to do that. Alright, so... Now I actually do want to trade a unit because I'd rather play Miss Martian plus... Well... Yeah, I actually do. So let's take 6. I don't love that. Oh. But this is just so efficient with Timothy. Yeah, let's just do this. It's a deal an extra 1 to everything. Batarang. And then just keep our tempo going. And then Again, just maybe just in case of any shenanigans here. Let's heal. And then they probably won't expect the blessing next turn. I could keep someone hidden. I think I'll hold on to that. Wow. So much brain power in that turn. Alright. Well, if it's Bizarro, it's going to be pretty rough. Oh, it's just Hellblaze. Well, shouldn't say just Hellblaze. Yikes. Yep. Yep. Okay, Gordon. Gordon helps. Alright. Question is, do I take another 4 here? To keep ahead, and then I can play Miss Martian here, or here. Maybe here. And bounce Gordon. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Oh, tear gas here is actually really nice. Just take a little bit less damage. Clear Doomsday. Very nice. And then let's bounce back Gordon to her hand. Get even more value, and then I'm going to give her invisibility. So she can't be cleared. Okay. Pretty low on cards, but we've still got Zatanna activation next turn, potentially. That +2 on her has bought so much from that spell, that silver spell. So I think that was definitely the right play. All right, Hal clears our cop car. Not much we can do about that. Ambush bug. Okay. Oh, ambush for 4, 8. Yeah, because of the +2. That's. Oh boy. Well. Okay, this got spicy, but we do have a way to answer these things, so that's good. We just double trade. Right? Well, so I can deal 1 to everything. Yeah, there's just no way for me not to double trade here. Just have to get the crazy ooze off the board. Yep. Don't love that. Gotta be honest. I don't think Timothy's likely to get much value anymore, so we'll just play him out. Well, that's just going to come down to top decks. Obviously, Batmobile would be excellent. Giovanni, Shazam. So it's just going to be up to, you know, who's got the bigger stuff. Oh, I don't like that. Hoping they just cycle that and that there isn't some sort of Hellblaze waiting on the other side for us. That's what I mean. That card is just such a house. Okay. Amygdala not in front. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? Okay. Well, Batman activation is great, and we've also got Captain Atom. Yeah, let's start here. I think it's when they lose aura, like when they die, right? So I think that works fairly well. -2, -0 doesn't. Well, I shouldn't say that. -2, -0 means that I can attack those 2 in. Okay. But I need to put something in front, just in case. So yeah, I guess tear gas is technically better here. Uh, yeah. Clear there. Clear here. Attack. Play Captain Adam. Alright, now we have protection from Hellblaze. So, not a bad card to be protected from. Whew. Yep, that'll do. Jeez. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I think that's a good showing of the deck. I'll make sure to have the deck code down below, just so that y'all can see it. But yeah, bats with good auras. Honestly, feeling pretty good about it. I'm sure it'd be great if I had Hellblaze in my deck. I'm sure there's a couple other things I could tweak, but so far, I've just really noticed the power of aura. It just feels like the meta has shifted towards more kind of like energy based decks. Not so much flash, which is unfortunate. Like he's probably not quite good enough in some matchups. I think he still is a pretty good aggro option. But it just feels like, being able to give your stuff aura, playing around John Constantine, having card advantage with both of your leaders. I just would encourage you, if you have not tried this combination, I know it might seem odd at first, but honestly, I think it's worth a shot. Yeah, just thanks for tuning in. They're really fun games. I feel like I have to think about it a lot. But part of it, I think the awesome quality of this deck is you just have so many different lines of play between all of your gadgets and all of your spells. There's plenty of different stuff you could do, and the game could have broken many different ways if we didn't make certain choices. So I think I'll have fun with it. So bats with good auras seems pretty good. Thanks for joining, and I will catch you guys next time.